What up? What up? What up, Carlos? I love you, dog. You be there. See, Burleson, what's good with you? Victory Monday. Definitely get up in here. Carlos, I love you, dog. You always in there. James Gary, evening. What's up with you? Mark Anthony in the building. Tim Warner, how you doing, baby? Get on in this building. We're gonna talk some Cowboys football right quick. I'm gonna wait for y'all to get up in the building. I want y'all to really listen to what I got to say today. I ain't making this about me. I'm looking at y'all's comments too, but I want y'all really listen to this one today. What's up, T Smooth TV? Mel Hayes. What's up, my dog Jim Laws? Hey ho, what's up? Shane Barker. What's good with you, baby? Get up in the building, man. It's a feeling. It was a great feeling today. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, I should know about y'all. What up, Daniel? It feels so good when your Cowboys win, don't it? I mean, it's just different, and especially when you're destroying my all-time hated team. Yeah, that makes it even better. Not just whooping them, destroying them, but it just makes it feel so good. Chris Davis was good with you. Just feels so good when you walk into your job, your work, whatever. You feel me? What I'm saying, like it's just different. Like it's just happy. I can't even explain it, dog. That's how much I love these Cowboys. It's just I try to run away from it sometimes. I'm keeping it real. What's up, Zoom dog? I be trying to keep run away from it sometimes, but like, man, they be getting on my nerves. I'm done. I'm tired of just putting all my energy into this, and then they let me down. My Monday is great, but I can't run away from my boys, dog. And man, I'm just excited about this defense. But let's talk about a few things. And one of the things I'm going to talk about right quick, y'all, and he's actually doing the interview right now. Shane Barker brings it up, and this is going to be the whole topic right here. Dan Quinn is the Dallas Cowboy MVP. Y'all knew that. I mean, of course, Mike McCarthy has done a hell of a job. I wanted Mike McCarthy to be the head coach, and I knew Jerry Jones was going to hire Mike McCarthy as the head coach. And I'm going to tell you this, and y'all might think I'm hella weird for saying it, but that's okay. Y'all can think that. Jerry Jones is a Libra, man. What's up, Lee Norman? You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones is a Libra. His birthday is 2 days before mine. I'm a Libra. He's a Libra. You know what I'm saying? And I just be knowing his brain, man, because I mean the signs. It's real. I don't go deep into it, but it's real. Anyway, we did be having them thoughts, man, and I feel like I mean I've been liking the Cowboys since I was a kid, and I've been seeing Jerry Jones since he owned the team. But I was when he was getting rid of Jason Garrett. And there were coaches out there, and they were talking college coaches, Lincoln Riley, possibly, Urban Meyer, which I knew that would never wanted none of that to happen. I knew when Mike McCarthy was sitting there on that couch, I knew Jerry Jones was going to hire him because I knew Jerry Jones, what's up, boo thing? I knew Jerry Jones was going to be like, I don't got time to be waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm older now. My young years, I took my chance on a college coach, and we did it. I don't got time for no college coach. You feel me? So I knew a college coach was never in the equations. I knew he was one guy that wanted some experience, somebody been there, done that, and had and that, like he said, had some skins. And when I saw Mike McCarthy sitting there, he's gonna hire him. And Mike McCarthy, why not? If you look at the dynamic between the Green Bay Packers coming over to the Dallas Cowboys, you had a franchise quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. You have a franchise quarterback in Dak Prescott. You had a running game. You been had a running game over there. You had what's the big boy that was from Alabama? Was it from Alabama or whatever? Big boy. I can't remember his name. Y'all tell me his name. You had a running game over there in Green Bay. You had running backs. I can't think of them all right now, but they had some good backs. Eddie Lacy. He was before he got overweight. And then he had some other guys. You feel me? Lay John, what's up with you, big dog? Lay John, that's my dog from Cali, baby. Kelvin Joseph might end up being the best cover corner on this team. He's always in the pocket. Receivers and special teams gave you a glimpse of his aggressiveness. I agree. I say he will probably be our best cover corner. He won't be the best playmaking corner, but he definitely will be the best cover corner. I totally agree. Yes, Eddie Lacy, that's who it was. Appreciate you for the $5 holla. Hey ho. But check the story out, right? So I knew he was going. They had running backs. You seen they had receivers. Dallas got receivers. They had offensive line, and he had defense over there too. You feel me? BJ Raja, you know what I'm saying? Hawk, Clay Matthews, not Rob Woodson, Charles Woodson. They had some dog corners over there. Like everything they had over there, it was over here at Dallas. So it made the most sense. You feel me? So I knew that was going to be the hire. Now let's talk about Dan Quinn, and then we're going to talk about these players. But let's talk about Julius Peppers. Yes, he had defense, y'all. He had all the components. Why wouldn't it make sense? So the guy we're going to talk about right now, though, is Dan Quinn. And here's the thing, and I'm going to be the first to tell you, when Dan Quinn got fired from Atlanta, I knew Dallas was going to hire him. I knew it. On God, I knew it. Because I'm telling you, I know Jerry's thoughts, man. I don't know his intimate thoughts or nothing. I ain't saying that, but I know what he be thinking, dog. I'm telling you, I do. And I knew when Dan Quinn was out there, just like he went after Mike McCarthy, because he ain't had time to be starting over no young coach. I'm older. I want a Super Bowl now. He wanted, just like when they got Ron Marinelli, they went and got Ron Marinelli because Ron Marinelli was over there in Tampa Bay and Chicago with them dope ass defenses, with them players. He got them players. He played that defense. It was great. Bring him over here and let's try to duplicate it. I know Jerry's thoughts. You get what I'm saying? So when Dan Quinn got fired, I knew they were going to hire him because the Legion of Boom, that was attached to him. That Super Bowl, that was attached to him. So long as that was attached to him, I knew Jerry Jones was going to go that route. Number one, he didn't want to be starting over no new coordinator, testing out all the waters and all that stuff. He wanted veteran guys because I'm older. I need veteran guys that ought to coach this and do this so you give me this other chip. So I knew Dan Quinn was going to be a guy. I'll be the first to tell you, I was suspect on it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you the reason why. You know what I'm saying? I was suspect on Dan Quinn because of Atlanta. I've always felt like Atlanta was a soft team. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was baseball, whether it was basketball, whether it was football, whatever, they always choked it. And I just felt like that was an aura that came around them and it always happened. And I seen it until the Braves turned up. You feel me? And Atlanta's getting better. You know, it took a long time because for a long time, Atlanta been choke artists. You feel me? We saw what happened when he was the coach. We saw that. I ain't gonna beat him up without that. But what I'm gonna say is this: he had that pedigree and resume, so I knew Jerry Jones, they were gonna go after him. So what I was thinking, hey ho, let's get that 1999 holla donation. Appreciate you, S. Henderson, for the 1999 holla. I respect the hustle. Keep up the great work, and I really appreciate you, and I'm gonna always keep up that hard work. Now, let me keep on telling you about this Dan Quinn thing. So I knew they was gonna pick him up. I thought he was going to be soft because it was Atlanta. I was worried about the softness. Atlanta, soft, you choke. But then I went back to myself, and I ain't saying I'm nobody, but I refer back to myself right quick on this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Salutes to you, moped. You know what I mean? I remember when I coached, and I was just a defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? And I was an animal. I'm not bragging, but my teams were good. Like my defenses were good. I had talent. Like we coached in the city. I had dog players that went to college. I got guys playing college football right now. Like not bragging, just the truth. We had players. We had athletes. I recruited. I coached my ass off. I mean, I was on that stuff, man. I was on it. Appreciate you, Cedric Beck's always sharing that content, baby. What's up, Jay Lombardi? But I was always on it, dog. So when I was just a defensive coordinator, dog, it was great because I just got my guys when we would come to practice. I got my guys. We did our little stretching and all that. And then my head coach, he went over and took them offensive guys over there. And I took my defensive guys over there and we went to work. And I could build, I could formulate, I could just mastermind it. I could just say, "Ooh, I'm gonna do this with you." And I was watching this game yesterday, and I watched this coverage yesterday. We're gonna work on it. Like it was fun and I had the talent. I had a lot of talent, and I could do a lot of things with this defense, and I could just be there with them guys. I didn't have to worry about nothing else. Understand how I'm saying? Then I took over my football organization. We started a whole new football organization. I became the full, not just the athletic director, but I was running the organization, and it was rough. Shout out to you, Robert Bass, for the $5 holla. BGJ, dig your stuff, man. I dig you too, big dog. But it was a whole different story, dog. When I had to run that whole organization, I couldn't concentrate on defense no more. I had to worry about offense. I had to worry about defense. I had to worry about parents. I had to worry about food. I had to worry about everything. Like I had to worry about everything. So I couldn't concentrate on being great at defense any longer. And it spread me thin. We were still good, but we weren't great anymore, in my opinion, because number one, somebody else was doing defense too. And I just didn't like it because I couldn't do it because I was doing too many things. You understand what I'm saying? But when I went back to defense, it became great again. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? It became great again. And that's what I'm talking about referring with Dan Quinn. That's why I feel like it's great with him, because no longer is he have all that responsibility at Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Worrying about your offensive coordinator, your defensive coordinator, your special teams, your players. You have to worry about everything. You can't focus on no daggone defense, and you don't maybe be great at what you are. And what you great are, obviously what you're great at. What's up with you, Lord Nova? Obviously, what you are great at is coaching defense. We're seeing it. Yeah. It was you and your boy Gus Bradley banging it over there in Seattle, but you had some imprints and you had a pretty decent defense. You drafted some good players. Vic Beasley, who's almost built like Micah Parsons. You see how and I'm Vic Beasley, and I did a video. What's up, Special K? I did a video on Vic Beasley when he was a free agent and wanting him to come to Dallas because he had. I know people are, oh, he's a bust, but that 1 year when he drafted him with Quinn, he was nasty and he had them same measurements like Micah Parsons. I'm just saying, you feel me? And he was doing a lot of things with Vic Beasley. I'm just saying, remember him. So he was getting defensive players over there, but he couldn't really coach it. You feel me? He couldn't really put all his eggs into it. And I believe that if Dan Quinn wasn't that head coach of Atlanta and he just was the coach of the defense, that defense would have been nasty at Atlanta. You feel me? And I think the reason why it's nasty, and I listened to players before he came over here from Atlanta and listen what they said about him. I know he can't see no damn Micah Parsons. Y'all be killing me with that. I'm not saying it. I said the measurements. And his first year, Vic Beasley did go crazy. Understand he did. He is nothing compared to Micah Parsons. I said the measurements. Make sure you listen to what I'm saying. Anyway, so when Dan Quinn, I listened to the players, what they were talking about with Dan Quinn, and they were all talking about, man, this guy is for us. Like he's here for us. Like he's down to earth. He's a very intelligent coordinator, but he's about family. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing to me. That's what Ron Marinelli, I think that's why Ron Marinelli was successful at his time. And yes, people were like, man, Ron gotta go. It was only because he ain't have them talented players no more. He was getting regular players and trying to make that defense work that he had worked in Chicago, that Tampa 2 in Tampa Bay. It worked when you got Julius Peppers. It works when you got Warren Sapp. It works when you got Derek Brooks. It works when you got John Lynch. You feel me? It works when you got Peanut Tillman. It works. You feel me? That defense works. When you ain't got them guys over here, it don't work. And that's what happened. Dan Quinn, but the reason why everybody was sad to see Marinelli go, because they loved him. What's up, Big Flocka? You know what I'm saying? They loved, because he was a family. Like he put his heart into it. He worked. They loved that personal attitude. I believe Dan Quinn came over here with that same attitude. When I listened to him in his first interviews, I was just impressed. And I'm not anybody, but I was just totally impressed listening to Dan Quinn just talk in his interview. I was like, man, this dude, I like him. You know, I looked from afar. I only saw, I never heard. And it's different when you see somebody afar. It's like a prejudice. You see, oh, man, I don't like that dude. You ain't never met that person. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never talked to that person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, you good, LaShawn? I appreciate you. I wasn't, hey, all good. I appreciate you. No disrespect here. All good. My way too. Wasn't even trying to be coming at you like that. So we great. But what I was saying was that with Dan Quinn, I'm listening to this dude, like this dude just talking. He's just, man, I'm like, I see why these players want to play from early, but this is before he even started anything. I'm like, and then when I'm listening to him, he is intelligent. He's just not a rah guy. What up, Nick? It's not a rah guy. What up with you, Blake? What up, Cowboys Nation? He's not a rah guy. Like, this dude is very intelligent. Like, he is methodical in what he does. Like y'all been saying, he is a mastermind. My sister, Miss Charles, what's up to you about them Cowboys? He is a mastermind in what he's doing. And I'm going to show you I'm going to tell you a little things why it's a mastermind right here. I posted on some stats on some Twitter, but I want you to check this out. That's why these players are playing for this dude. No, J-Rod, that wouldn't make sense to me. Now, there was already talk about there's some 6 potential head coaches out there, and Dan Quinn was already mentioned. I'm going to tell you right now, Dan Quinn, if you ever watch a channel, You probably never watched Big Game James channel ever in your life. You probably never watched my channel ever in your life. But if you watch my channel, I'm telling you right now, it would make no sense for you to go be a head coach again. Stay where you great at. You great as a defensive coordinator. These players you get love you. They ride for you. They play for you. They go all out. They're riders for you, and you know what you're doing. You're a mastermind. You're meticulous in how you're running this defense. It's great because with all the guys that they have, Cowboys don't even blitz like crazy. Okay, they don't. They've only blitzed 23% of the time. I'm pulling it up right now. Where is it at? So the highest blitzing team in the league right now is the Miami Dolphins at 38.7. Okay, 38.7. So you would think when you're watching this defense, and I'm going to watch some tape when it comes up with the all-tune, you would think when you're watching this defense, Dan Quinn is just blitzing like crazy like all the time. He's not. Dallas is blitzing 23% of the time. Okay, so they're around the top 20. They ain't in no top 10. They're not blitzing all the time. He's showing a lot of blitzes. He's letting that 4-man because he's mixing and matching a D-Law, a Parsons on D-Law's side, a Randy Gregory over here, a Basham, slide a Golston in. You feel me? A Gallimore in the middle, and then you might have D-Law next to him. Like, he's mixing and matching his defensive line, so you can never get a beat on who is coming at you. And you got guys that are dogs, and everybody wants to get to the quarterback. It's a game. You've seen D-Law and Dak Prescott with the game back and forth for the scoring. Everybody wants to get involved in this fun because it's great. And when you're attacking and turning it over and getting the ball, everybody wants to get involved. But like I said, they're not a high percentage blitzing team. But let me tell you what they are high in. Okay, which matters to me. Okay. They're high in hurries. They're a top 10 team in hurries, 64. They're third in the league in QB knockdowns with 58. That means more. Dallas always had a problem with sacks, right? Always had a problem getting to the quarterback because we ain't had guys to get to the quarterback. And I'm going to get that donation up right quick. We ain't have guys to get to the quarterback. They have guys to get to the quarterback. Makes a big difference. Top 10 in sacks with 37. Here's the biggest thing right here. Whole lot of pressure, y'all. Whole lot of pressure been going on with these Dallas Cowboys. A whole lot of pressure. Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead the league in pressures with 187. Miami Dolphins are next with 165. And guess who is third with 159? Whole lot of pressures. That's them Dallas Cowboys, y'all. Whole lot of pressures. Let's get that holla up there right quick. What's up, Thomas Smith? I appreciate you. Thank you for the shout out, man. Young Wilson with the 199 holla. We need to play the same way to the end. Yes, and I'm going to bring that up, Young Wilson. I'm going to bring that up. So make sure y'all stay listening to what I'm talking about right now. You feel what I just said right here? Yeah, keep saying that MG Rodgers will beat any pass rush. Keep saying that. I love it. I want people like you to say that about Aaron Rodgers because he's a dragon that's going to be slayed. Yes, please say that. Please say that. What's up, Joe Tranchino? Appreciate you, dog. Please keep saying that, MG. Say that again. Dallas losing. I say that again because you won't be in this feed when Dallas wins. You won't be here, so I ain't worried about you. Yeah, Mel, I ain't worried about because bro, it's slaying the dragons. This is the year of the dragon, slaying the dragons. Y'all ever watch Dragon Slayer? Well, I did. You ever watch Excalibur? I did. We're gonna slay these dragons, dog. You know what I'm saying? We gonna slay these dragons. We've been slaying dragons all year. Now we got the sword and we slaying dragons, dog. And the Aaron Rodgers dragon, that Devontae Adams dragon, and that Tom Brady dragon, and that Tampa Bay Bucks dragon, and that Kansas City Chief in the Super Bowl dragon, because I want a rematch. Yeah, say all that. Say all that. You know what I mean? People like you I don't listen to you because you don't know football. So I just let you just keep talking. Keep on talking that noise. But like I said, man, it's going down. Dallas got everything to match. But as I was talking about with Dan Quinn, once again, did you see all that stuff? And then I'm gonna pull up something else. Now I told you all that whole lot of pressure, right? So sacks mean a lot. Sacks can change games, but pressuring that quarterback means more than anything. You feel me? So what I was talking about when I look at the players, and we're going to talk about Kelvin Joseph, ain't we? We're going to talk about Kelvin Joseph. Oh, my gosh, we're going to talk about Kelvin Joseph. But when I look at the blitzes, The person who's got the most blitzes on this team right now is Micah Parsons. And what I love about Dan Quinn, because he recognized I got an animal here in Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons was chomping at the bit in the preseason. Remember, he's like, Coach, stop taking me out. I want to play. Listen, I got this. I got this, young buck. I got this. This is the grand scheme of things. I love your enthusiasm. And that's why I wanted. That's why he's like, I love this kid, because this kid soaks it up. This kid is smart. Not only is he an athletic kid, he's very articulate and he's smart. So I can build this defense around him. D-Law's a monster. Okay. Randy Gregory's a beast. But this guy, Micah Parsons, makes things go, because it's making D-Law so much better. It's making Randy Gregory so much better. It's making the whole team so much better. And why I say this is this. Blitzing. Micah Parsons has been sit on the blitz 89 times this season. 89 times. The next close person in blitzing has been Leighton Vander Esch. He ain't never known for blitzing nothing, right? Leighton Vander Esch is the next closest blitzer with 28. After him is J-Ron Curse. Keanu Neal with 10. Nobody else has over 10 after that. There's only 4 people on this team that he sends on the blitz on a regular basis. And Micah Parsons is 89. So it's not even close. But what is he doing? He's moving them all around, because I got moving parts. I got a D-Law I can kill you with. I got a Randy Gregory I can kill you with. But I can move Micah Parsons everywhere. And that's the great thing about it, dog. That's what's so good about it. Now, he probably has more inordinate amount of pressures, with PFF. But in Pro Football Reference, which I definitely follow, 13 sacks. He's got 42 pressures, only 9 missed tackles. I don't think he has a missed tackle in 7 games. You feel me? 7 games. But everybody else is playing good, man. Everybody else is playing good. Everybody's getting into action, man. Terrell Basham, he's been a pretty good addition coming over. We never thought he was going to be a 10-sack guy, but he's got 2.5 sacks and he's very active. You feel me? Dorrance Armstrong Jr., he's not playing great, but he's playing good enough. 3.5 sacks, hurrying the quarterback, getting pressures. You get what I'm saying? Tank is playing all world right now. Okay? Tank is playing all world right now. It's not even close how he's playing. We already know with Randy Gregory. He's got 6 sacks and he's only played in freaking 9 games, 10 games. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. He's got 26 pressures. It's just when you have the players you drafted like this these last 2 years, shout outs to the Joneses, shout outs to the Cowboys organization, shout out to Baby Nudge Jones. I can't hate on you all the time. Like, I'm hating on you when you didn't go out there and get guys I wanted, but we should know this is the Baby Jones and the Cowboys way. They're not spending that money. So I just got it in my head. He said a long time ago, we're not doing that. We're going to build through the draft. We're going to sign our own, and we're going to get some free agents here and there. And he stayed true to it. So I should not think of anything else. And I should not get mad at Baby Nudge Jones, because I know what he's going to do, right? But at the end of the day, I got to give this man some props. As frustrated we all was, right? Will McClay, yes, for sure. But we got to give Baby Nudge Jones. Will McClay is already, okay? It's a hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? McCarthy built it. McClay, Baby Nudge Jones, they all had hands in it, because he got to pay these people. Will McClay can come to him and say, I like this guy, but it don't matter if Baby Nudge Jones ain't giving him the money. You feel what I'm saying? So it all goes hand in hand. You know what I mean? Will McClay, they all work hand in hand. But what I'm saying is this, fam. Understand how I'm saying this is that when you had I lost my train of thought. Oh, with the free agents, we were talking about we need a safety. We need a safety. Dallas didn't draft a safety. We tired of going after these. They drafted Mukamu. He played corner, transferred to safety in the 4th. Why does Dallas keep doing this? Why can't they just get a safety in this blah, blah, blah? Why can't this? Why can't that? You know what I'm saying? My guy Tyrone Church was screaming for Malik Hooker for a year. Guess what? We got Malik Hooker, right? We just worried about his health. He's playing outstanding football right now, especially the last few games. You know what I'm saying? Went out and got DeMonte Casey, Dan Quinn, the Dan Quinn effect, because he was telling us, we want him, cut him. We don't need him. This is my guy. I want him. And Dallas said, here. But Will McClay, and they said, here, just do it. Make it happen. Brought DeMonte Casey over here. We were like, he's too small, man. He been injured, blah, blah, blah. But he had 8 interceptions in the first couple of years under Dan Quinn, and guess what? He's playing really good under Dan Quinn again. And we already seen Donovan Wilson, right? We saw Donovan Wilson last year trending upwards, right? And he went from the Donovan Wilson about to be the man. Donovan Wilson about to be the man. Now you barely even talking about Donovan Wilson. This ain't no diss on no Donovan Wilson. I love Donovan Wilson. This ain't no diss. What's up, Truckers fam? But it's just now you got a bunch of guys. So that safety position we was all crying about looks pretty good right now. You know what I'm saying? We got 4 safeties. We went from having no safeties to having 4 legitimate safeties that can be out there and watch that back end. Now, let's talk about this guy. Kelvin Joseph. Kelvin Joseph. Man, oh man. Wow. You know, I was frustrated with Kelvin Joseph. I will be the first to say these things. I was at camp, you know, and I was frustrated. I'm going to just tell my side of the story. When the second pick came, after they got Micah Parsons, they knew they were going after a corner. J.C. Horn was gone. Obviously, your boy from Alabama was gone, Surtain. I was like, I wanted Asante Samuel Jr. I did. That's the guy I wanted. I felt he was pro ready. I did a tape on him. I thought he was pro ready. I ain't saying I'm somebody. I was like, he's pro ready. A lot of, you know, Botch and Jeff, they were on Kelvin Joseph. I looked at him like, man, he athletic, but is he ready? And I've been hearing these things about all this, the off field. I didn't label him. I didn't label him because no rap music or nothing like that, because I've been in them streets. I've dealt with kids. I didn't even label. No labels came like that. I'm just like, just be careful what you're doing. You feel me? Because the streets can eat you up out here, and the microscope is on you. You got a little bit behind the 8 ball. But one thing I know, when I watched him in camp, I was like, wow. See, when you see him from afar, it's different. When you see him up close, I was like, whoa, this dude is athletic as shiznit. Wow. Like, and he was natural with it. Like, his ability was so natural watching him. It was like, man, he's just natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, natural. Like, Trevin Diggs was a natural playmaker because he was a receiver first. He was a dog receiver, and he was a dog receiver. Hey, make sure y'all not muting nobody. I don't know what's going on. I apologize if somebody got it muted, but sometimes that bot being there doing it, I don't want nobody mute nobody, especially my guy in here said he just hit me up, said he's muted again. Please don't do that. But as I'm finished, because I can't see you on here, and I try to pull you in these, unmute you. So I apologize about that. But what I want to say is, when I seen Kelvin Joseph, I was like, wow, he has the ability. Now, I didn't feel, in my opinion, just my opinion, he's not the playmaker like Trevin Diggs. Trevin Diggs is a playmaking corner. Kelvin Joseph is that bully corner, that bully cover corner. He's the guy that is shutting you down. He's shutting you down. You're not, like, he's physical. You're not going to be catching the ball on him. He may not be getting the interceptions like Trevin Diggs does, but you ain't. He is sticky, dog. Sticky. Like, he's on you, and his technique is very good. Where I think Trevin Diggs' technique is more sloppy because he's such a gambler and he's always trying to get that ball. His technique gets sloppy. It does. It's just the truth. And that's why you can catch some passes on Diggs. I said he's boom or bust sometimes. Like, Diggs has 11 interceptions, but you catch passes on him too. It's the truth. You can, because he's always trying to gamble. He's always trying to get that ball. He's always trying to get that ball. So you can make some catches on him. Kelvin Joseph, I feel like, is totally different because he's about technique. He's about getting in your face. He's about just, you're not catching the ball on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not catching it on me. That, I feel like he takes pride in, you're not catching the ball on me. I just can feel it and sense it. Somebody mentioned to me, I don't know if it's my guy LB Jean, talked about how I was frustrated with. I'm like, is he ever going to get off? I remember I mentioned this on my show, and like 3 weeks earlier, I said, is Kelvin Joseph a wash? Is he a wash this year? Because It looks like he's never going to penetrate this starting lineup because the way it is with J. Lou and Anthony Brown's having a career year. He's not going to get this time because he's a rookie. But him playing on that special teams, boy, he was being hella physical. And even in preseason, I saw him being physical. He was not scared of contact. That's one thing I was loving about him. He was sticking his nose in there. He wasn't scared of contact. You loved about it. You got the athletic ability. You got good size. You're sticky as hell. You're not afraid of contact. That's the kind of corner you need, opposite of Trevin Diggs. I'm loving the pick, right? JoJo Cowboys, what's up with you? Jessica, what's good with you? So I'm sitting there like, it's going to be a wash. And then lo and behold, J. Lou goes out with COVID. And Dan Quinn had already said a month ago, when we call KJ's name, he's going to be ready. We have confidence in him. He's going to be ready. He said he's been waiting sitting here waiting in his Meek Mill voice. I showed the tweet before he played. Man, this dude came in there. Wow. Let me give the stats on Boss Man Fat. I'm going to call you that. Some people say you can't call him that. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So what I was saying, Kelvin Joseph stats in his first significant snaps. Kelvin Joseph, 57 snaps. Okay. First of all, I'm going to go through all the snaps of everybody and tell you how great Dan Quinn is doing it because he's giving everybody time. Then we'll go back to Kelvin Joseph. But just look at the total number of plays. He just moves these guys. Oh, my God. He's just having fun because it's fun when you got guys can do it. You can just play. DeMarcus Lawrence, 25 snaps. Micah Parsons, 33. Trevin Diggs, of course, he's going to get 48. He's playing corner. Maurice Kennedy got 12 snaps in there. Leighton Vander Esch, 41. Basham, 28. Golston, 21. Randy Gregory, 26. Dorrance Armstrong Jr., 33. Nashawn Wright got some little bit of time, 12 snaps. Anthony Brown, 48. Keanu Neal, 40. Carlos Watkins, 24. Donovan Wilson, 24. Osa Ogadazua, 29. DeMonte Casey, of course, he's in that back. He's going to play a lot. He's got 50 snaps. Big Bohanna, 24 snaps. J-Ron Curse, 48. And Nelville Gallimore, 24. My God. If that's not balanced, I don't know what the heck is. That's how you're doing it. People are staying happy. Now, probably Micah Parsons ain't happy. He probably won't play the whole game. But the point is, man, he's that rotation is keeping people fresh, and you don't get a beat on what's going on. And we can come at you in ways when that third down comes, y'all. Y'all seen it in that Washington game. We'll chill. We ain't gonna kill you. Then that third down come, we come with that pressure. You feel me? Shout out to Carol Tyndale for the $2 holla on my Cash App. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. But let's go back to Kelvin Joseph, Boss Man Fat, because you get called Boss Man Fat for this game. 57 snaps, y'all. 57 snaps. 37 coverage snaps. Right? We don't go on the PFF grades. We do go on PFF stats over here, though. They got hella stats. I use Pro Football Focus stats. I don't care what you say about that. I don't use their grades because their grades are ridiculous. But I definitely use their stats. But I'm gonna use this coverage grade today, though. That coverage grade was 75.4. He had 3 tackles in the game. And he was targeted 5 times. And there was only 1 completion for 20% for -2 yards. Can I say that again? 3 tackles. And you were starter on the outside. They slid Anthony Brown on the inside. That's telling me, Dan Quinn, I got confidence in you. Rookie, you ain't played all year. You gonna start. We sliding Brown in, you starting. And what the rookie do? I'm not letting you down, coach. I got this. I've been waiting for my time. Here's your time, kid. Go show us what we really believe in you. I feel like that was the conversation. Go show us why we believe in you. All right, coach, I got you. Boom. 5 targets, 1 reception, 20% for -2 yards. He's only going to get better, folks. You feel me? He's only going to get better. That was just your first time. And this is what I've been talking about. What did we talk about at the beginning of the year, folks? D-Law went down with the broke foot. Nelville Gallimore had the hyperextended elbow. I was like, That's frustrating. But these young rooks are getting that work. Micah, Osa, everybody's getting this good time, good rotation, good work. Then when these dogs come back, they ain't going to be wide-eyed like Chauncey Golston. You know what I'm saying? Like them guys came in. Remember Chauncey Golston? He was out all camp. You didn't even see him in the preseason. He was out all camp. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So he comes out of nowhere like Ghostface Killer. You know what I'm saying? And he still don't got pass rush moves yet. He just play hard. He don't even got pass rush moves. He just play hard as hell. But you can slide him inside. You can slide him outside. Oh, my gosh. Cowboys, y'all did great. Keep this draft up. That's why I ain't tripping about the free agents we had talked about all, a few last week. I'm not tripping because as long as you continue to draft well, you keep your core guys, you continue to draft well, you're going to be straight every year. That's just the truth. And I want them and I want Dan Quinn to say, I want this to be my home for a long time. I don't need to be a head coach again nowhere else. I don't need to do that because for what? Why would you want to be a head coach when you can stay with an organization? This is just me. I ain't greedy, okay? Especially if I was already a head coach. I went to a Super Bowl. I didn't win it. I was a head coach. I went to a Super Bowl as a head coach. I went to a Super Bowl as a defensive coordinator. Went as a coach, didn't win. So I've been there and done that. Let me get to a home that says we love Dan Quinn and we give Dan Quinn whatever he wants, whenever he wants, as long as he keeps churning that D out. Dan Quinn, why are you going to try to leave? I ain't saying you're going to leave, but don't even look at anything, Dan Quinn. This is where your home need to be, and you know Jerry going to pay because there ain't no salary cap on coaches. Yeah, they coming for Kellen, but I'm going to tell you right now, Paul, okay? I love Kellen Moore. Y'all know I've been Kellen Moore A1 day one. But if I'm going to lose a coach, what's up with you, David Jenkins? Love you, dog. If I'm going to lose a coach right now, I'm losing Kellen Moore over Dan Quinn. Okay? That's just it. I want defense. I'm defense. I don't care about no offense. It's cool to have it. It's a great thing to have an offense. You feel me? But as I said before, you don't got to play great offensively to win a Super Bowl. You don't have to play great offensively to win games in the playoffs. It's been proven and it's been shown. You know what I'm saying? Because that defense gets a little tighter in that postseason. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need to be great. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be great offensively, but you need to have that defense, though. So I don't want to lose Dan Quinn. I can lose Kellen Moore. You can replace offensive coordinator. You can figure that out. I think you can figure it out because Dak is a good guy, and I think y'all can figure that out. Dan Quinn, you need to keep him here because I want him to build something here. You feel me? I want him to build something here. Don't just stay a year. Build something here. Make your mark. Make your name, dog. Like you can be etched in history, Dan Quinn. You're coaching for the Dallas Cowboys. You're not coaching for the Jacksonville Jaguars. You're not coaching for the Buffalo Bills. You're coaching for the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? So don't gonna be trying to go nowhere, bro. So what I was saying is, with Mike McCarthy, Dan Quinn, but right now Dan Quinn is the MVP, because I just feel like I love some Mike McCarthy, but I just feel like Dan Quinn was the bridge right now. I mean, I feel like he closed everything together. He was the guy that closed everything together. Mike McCarthy's done his thing as a head coach. I love it. He's just let his guys do their thing and jump in there when they need to, but he's just guiding the ship, keeping the discipline. You know what I'm saying? Because Cowboys, I remember we were talking about the penalties. We haven't been seeing a lot of penalties. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. But it's been good coaching. Special teams. I can't hate on special teams. They're ranked second overall in scoring points and punting. 3 block punts. Fossil, you be getting on my nerves. It'd be 4th and 4, and I'm like, Fossil, don't have them dudes be coming. But you know what? I'm gonna be bad. How can I be mad at aggressive? This is what I've been screaming, wanting for forever. Aggressive. Then when aggressive, appreciate you, Jessica. Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. What's up, Danny Woods? But dog, we've been wanting aggressive, right? We was all crying about Jason Garrett, super scary and doing it, and then Mike McCarthy comes in, he go nutty on 4th down. We like, all right, that's enough. That's too much. We wanted you to do a little bit, but you going too crazy with it. I ain't tripped. Sometimes, a couple times, but I ain't never really just get mad at McCarthy because I'm type go for that stuff. I don't never mind going for it. You feel me? So I liked that mentality. Now with Fossil, I ain't gonna lie, he be pissing me off. Fossil be making me mad sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because they like hella aggressive on the punt team like all the time. I'm like, chill, bro. Like, you don't gotta be that aggressive. But you know what? Go ahead, be aggressive. You got 3 block punts, 2 return for touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Can't be mad at that. And also, while I was talking about this defense, let's flip over to the offensive side before we get out here today. Let's flip it over and let's talk about that offense and Dak Prescott, right? Because the defense, we know. I told you about that defense. Offense don't gotta be great. I seen in the Super Bowl when Peyton Manning was in the Super Bowl, my guy told me, it just slipped my mind. Peyton Manning's stats, Peyton Manning in that Super Bowl, he threw for under 200 yards, and he didn't even play good in them playoffs. He got benched for Brock Osweiler. He wasn't even playing good. That defense won that Super Bowl for him. And the year before, when they had that record-setting offense, right? Remember when Peyton Manning and them had that record-setting offense? He throwing for 700 touchdowns, 70,000 yards. What happened when they came into the Super Bowl and played against that Legion of Boom? What happened? Defense smacked them. Feel me? Oh, man, that bot got you. I apologize, man. I'm going to try to figure out that bot that gets on my nerves. I apologize, sugar daddy. But y'all feel me? And then when Peyton Manning won his Super Bowl, he didn't win it. Peyton Manning didn't throw for 400 yards in his Super Bowl victory against the Carolina Panthers. No, that was Von Miller and them guys. It was defense. You feel me? So, defense wins championships. But let me go to this offense right quick. I appreciate you, Tillman. Thank you very much. Is it Ivana Tillman? Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Make sure you keep coming back. We have a good time over here. Now let's talk about the offense right quick. And what I want to say about the offense, Dak Prescott, what was he? 27 to 35, 330 yards, 4 touchdowns. In the first half, he needed that. Offense needed that. But you know why that happened? LaShawn just said it. Cooper said it. Now, I'm not claiming like I said everything. I didn't. But after that game against the Giants, and he only had 2 catches for 8 yards. Immediately Sunday, I tweeted and said, Coop got to get the ball. Monday, I tweeted again, Coop got to get the ball. Then I showed the stats of why he got to get the ball, because how much better this offense is and when he gets the ball. What's up, my dog Marvin Hargrove? That's my fam. So, you know what? I said CeeDee Lamb, game changer. I ain't running away from that. CeeDee Lamb still is my game changer. He makes game-changing plays. But I said Coop is the one that gets this offense going. He's the number one guy. He's the guy that gets this offense going because he opens everything up. It's just the truth. He's surgical. You can't guard him one-on-one. Even if you guard him with 2, he's still going to get you. You feel me? We've seen it, right? And what we love about the Cowboys? We love about this team. Dak Prescott, during the week, and I talked about it before the game, this dude recognized after Coop came out and said, hey, I need the ball. Like, you need to get the ball to me on third downs. We need to get the ball to me on red zones. If this offense wants to go where it wants to go, I need to get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want, 808. I ain't going back and forth with you with that. You know what I'm saying? That's just your opinion. That's not mine. So anyway, he said, hey, I'm the guy. Give me the ball. Dak said, I feel him. I would say that too. You want a guy to be like that. You feel me? Mike McCarthy said the same thing. And what the Cowboys do? First of all, Dak got his guys together like the leader he is, the dog he is, the animal he is. He gets his whole receiving core together and said, we need to work because we can't put this all on the defense. That's a leader. That's the leader. So we can't put this all on the defense. Defense is bailing us out. This 3-game win streak, defense is getting 12 turnovers, keeping us in. Defense is talking to us, saying we can score more points to y'all. We can't have that. So Coop, Gallup, Wilson, Lamb, Schultz, all you guys, let's go do some extra work. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Because the numbers don't say it. You know what I mean? If CD Lamb didn't have them drops, you wouldn't be saying that. And you know it. So I'm gonna just leave that alone. But I'm gonna say right now, the number one guy is Amari Cooper. I'm not running away from that. That's why he's getting paid $20 million. I'm not running away from that. I'm not arguing with anybody in here back and forth about CD Lamb and Amari Cooper. I'm not doing that. I'm recognizing Amari Cooper is a dog. Please, I never went away from that. So anyway, you saw what the Cowboys did. They took the extra work with the receivers. Then they went out first pass. Who'd it go to? You know what I'm saying? First pass. Who'd it go to? Coop. The drive. I think he got 3 catches on that drive. He got a touchdown. Coop. And guess what? When Coop was getting the ball, you can challenge the defense deep with Coop. You can. And this is where I'm going to get where the Coop Lamb thing goes hand in hand like this. Because when Coop gets the ball early, he's getting them catches early. He can stretch the field. We wanted more downfield throwing. That's what I was crying about. I said in a video when I was talking about Tony Pollard and Amari Cooper got to get the ball more. We got to go downfield. Did you see how many times we threw the ball downfield? Let me pull that up. I'm going to pull that up right now. How many times did we went deep? All right, so Coop comes back in the game. I mean, Coop says, I need the ball, right? Coop says, I need the ball. Dak ain't been throwing it deep. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been hitting it crazy deep. Coop says, I want the ball. Well, guess what? Dak had 8 throws over 20 yards. He was 50% for 111 yards for 13.9. Okay. His highest passer rating was 10-19. Okay. He was 6 for 9. But right below that, his deep ball passing was ignited with Amari Cooper once again. Amari Cooper did that. And guess what? When Amari Cooper does that, when Amari Cooper can open up that offense and open it up, that's when CD Lamb underneath can really work. So you really got to open it up with Amari stretching that field a little bit, getting him the ball early, keeping him in the game. You feel me? And then that's when they work underneath with CD. So it's hand in hand. And then when you paying attention to both of them, that's when Gallup kills you for a big game like he did, the 41-yard catch. Gallup comes out of nowhere and starts killing you with the deep passes because now you're looking at Coop. Now you're looking at Lamb underneath. You're looking at Coop deep, Lamb. That's what it needs to be. Coop deep, Lamb underneath, and it'll work all day. And then you just hit Gallup whenever. And we just seen Cedric Wilson. And now I've been seeing a lot of y'all talking about it. But that kid, Malik Turner, though, you know what I'm saying? That dude, Malik Turner, I've been on that Malik Turner since I saw him at camp. The first time I saw him at camp, I said, who's that dude? Had good size, was catching everything. Route running was crispy, great size, catching everything in practice. Who's that Turner dude? And we was all talking about it when we was at camp in California. Who's that Turner dude? Like, I was like, and here's the thing. When I did my 53, 55 man roster, it was Lamb, it was Coop, it was Gallup, it was Cedric Wilson, it was Noah Brown, and then it was Simi Fehoko because nobody was talking about Turner before camp. That motherfucker came here with camp. I wasn't talking about that. He went. I took him off. I took Fehoko off the roster and said, please don't nobody take him, poach him or anything like that. Don't poach him. But Malik Turner needs to be if we're talking about receiver, Turner needs to be the receiver over Fehoko. I like Fehoko and his potential, but Malik Turner, no, he need to be on that roster. You feel me? It sucks that he got hurt because that knocked him behind the 8 ball a little bit because he was showing up in preseason. And bruh, you know what I'm saying? That move he did, that first move he did and shook that dude, he shook him so hard he was trying to pick his feet up while everybody was trailing. He was still trying to pick his feet up. You feel me? He was trying to still pick his feet up. That run was sick, and then he deservedly got the touchdown. But yes, Noah Brown is gone. Malik Turner is here. Simi Fehoko here, and then you draft another maybe speed guy. You still need to draft a couple of receivers. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's got really good hands. He had a really route running. We knew Noah Brown. I appreciate Noah Brown, everything he did for the Cowboys, but His career just never really took off. But I don't think he offers what the explosiveness that Turner offers, and that's where he gets you more excited. And Noah Brown going forward, he shouldn't even be getting these snaps any longer over Malik Turner, period. TJ Vasher's still here. I'm mad that they should have kept Osiris Mitchell from Dak's old school. I'm telling you, dog, I understand what Vasher 6'6", but Mitchell was 6'5", and he's big 6'5". He's like 230. He hella fluid. He got nice feet. We'll see, man. You know what I mean? It's all good. But Turner needs to be over Noah Brown. Noah Brown, I love you, dog, but Turner needs to get them reps now. Going to the playoffs, no, it needs to be Gallup, Coop, Lamb, Cedric Wilson, and Malik Turner now. You feel me? That's what I see. But when I look at the teams, let me pull this up. When I look at these teams, man, when we talk about is Dallas really a legitimate threat? How are they not? You know what I'm saying? How is the Dallas Cowboys now one of the teams to beat going ahead to the playoffs? And this is what I want to say once again. This is what I want to say once again. I made a post. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. I made a post. And this is in 2014, y'all. And this is talking about I don't want to rest players. Now, if you want to rest Tyron Smith because you got a good thing going with Terrence Steele and Todd Nashevsky, that dynamic is working. And I think it can work against the Cardinals and the Eagles. So if you need to sit Tyron Smith as much as you can for these playoffs, rest him because he's not like a specialty player, like a receiver, a running back. He's blocking. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about him catching the ball or anything. He's blocking. So let him rest. That's the one guy I want to rest. If any of them running backs get a little ding, okay, let's see him because I like Clement. But everybody else, you need to play. You got enough rotation on that defense, and you ain't and this is what I always say. When you're worried about injuries and you're going out there playing worried about injuries, you're going to get injured. That's when it happens. When you're playing free, just wild, reckless, y'all playing football, them injuries don't happen. But you got enough rotation. You got enough depth on both sides of the ball to be okay. And Blake Jarwin is coming back as well. You get what I'm saying? You have enough. So don't rest. And I'm going back to 2014 when I say this. That 2014 season when the Cowboys clinched, when they blew out the Colts, right? They clinched, they blew out the Colts. The next game, it was a meaningless game going up to Washington. 2014, you already was in the playoffs. You didn't need to prove nothing. You could just rest your guys and get ready for the playoffs. And it was going back and forth all during the week. Are they going to rest? They're going to rest. They're going to play. And this the one time, what's up, Gambino? This the one time that I was feeling Garrett because I ain't like Garrett. And to this day, I still don't care for him as a coach. Not as a person, but I don't care for him as a coach ever. But this is the one time I was like, I'm feeling you, Garrett. Garrett didn't rest nobody. We went to Washington, already in the playoffs, and you needed that momentum. Dallas went into Washington, already in the playoffs. You could have rested their starters. What up, Drew? Could have rested their starters, and he didn't. And Dallas went in there and smacked Washington 44-17. DeMarco Murray had his season rush for the single season rushing record for the Dallas Cowboys, over 1,800 yards in that Washington game. So he set a record. Dez Bryant caught 2 touchdowns. He set the record for most receiving touchdowns in a season. And Dallas Cowboys rolled and mashed on them. And it was, matter of fact, it was like 20-7 or 20-3. Cowboys had just scored a touchdown, and they kicked the onside kick and got the onside kick and went back down and scored again. I was feeling Garrett that day. I ain't never felt Garrett ever, really, but I felt him that day. He came in with some killer instinct. He didn't come in there soft. He didn't come in there playing pity-pat football. And that particular game, I gave Jason Garrett his props because they didn't rest. They came with a man on a mission. And that's what these Cowboys need to do, Mike McCarthy. Because right now, with Philadelphia winning, they're the 7th seed. So this could be like a 2009 season when we play them 3 times. You know what I'm saying? They remember 2009 when Dallas played them at the end of the season? And then Dallas played them in the playoffs and blew them out the water. Remember that? Blew them out the water. Played them back-to-back. Played them at the end of the year and then came right back and played them in the playoffs. That could happen again. But I want it to happen. Beat them at the regular season. If you can knock them out the playoffs, because I'm not scared of the Eagles in the playoffs. But if you can knock them out of their misery. But do not rest your players these next 2 games. Now, give them breathers like you've been doing. Make sure you give them reps because you got enough guys to get reps. But don't be sitting those guys out the whole game. No, I don't want that. You need to be going in. Dallas is riding too strong of a wave right now. The momentum is too strong. The chi is too strong right now in Cowboys land. So you cannot, at any cost, go in there resting people. You got 2 games left. You need to go in there and beat the Arizona Cardinals heads in. I don't care if they're struggling 10-5. Stomp out Kyler Murray. He didn't have a great game against the Cowboys with no defense. So this should not be a game where he gets back on off the schneid. They've been playing bad the last 2 games, and there's no reason, especially with the Colts, with that makeshift offensive line. They ran all through that Cardinals defense. Now, Chandler Jones ain't no joke. Budda Baker ain't no joke. That other linebacker from, I can't remember his name, he's pretty good too. They got some players, but they ain't Dallas. But Dallas don't need to go in there resting people, especially in that Philly game. That game, you need to go in there that like that's a playoff game. In my opinion, these next 2 games are like playoff games, and you need to treat them as such. You need to come in there with that playoff mentality and that mindset. And this is what I'm saying. Dallas, y'all the only ones to me, in my opinion, that are going to stop yourselves. If you stay mentally prepared during the week, you stay on your focus, Dallas Cowboys, against the Cardinals all week, then take it and against the Cardinals like y'all been doing all week, and take it out on them Eagles, and then go hard in them playoffs. Because the time is now. I've been screaming the time is now. But really, the time is now. Because when's the last time the Cowboys had offense and defense? A real defense. We thought 2018, it was all right. We was excited about that. But that wasn't no defense like this. Not close. So this is the time is now. There's no reason why you can't go to a Super Bowl and win it this year. And this is not being a homer. You lead the league in turnovers. Created 33. You're tops in pressures. You're tops in QB knockdowns. You're a top 10 defense you're a top 7 overall defense, period. You're a top 7 overall defense. Your offense is tops in the league. Why can't you win a Super Bowl this year? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why not? The time is now, y'all. As I get ready to get off here, man, the time is now. We have the components. You have the quarterback. You have the running game. You have an offensive line. You have the tight end. You have receivers. You have the defensive line. You have linebackers. You have corners. You have the back end. Why can't you win it this year? Why are we waiting? 6 this year. And I don't want to hear anything about no Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, he's been a thorn in the side. I've been charting him, buddy. I've been charting Aaron Rodgers. I've been charting Devontae Adams. Okay, and Devontae Adams came in 2014, that rookie year, and he sliced Dallas in them playoffs. I watched it. I remember I'm not going to forget it. It was 30-15. Dallas was winning 21-13. They threw it to Devontae Adams. He caught that over the middle, and he shook up J.J. Wilcox, who took that bad angle, and then they scored that touchdown. And Devontae Adams in 2016? 2017. 2017. He ate us up in 2016. He ate us up in 2017. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers is, I believe, 7-2. 11 touchdowns, 1 pick. He owns Dallas. That I know. He owns Dallas in the playoffs. That I know. Devontae Adams has owned Dallas. But guess what? Dallas has a defense now, Aaron Rodgers. Dallas had an offense. Dak averaged 330 yards passing against the Green Bay Packers. So it ain't been no offensive problem. And I watched that playoff game. Dak was tearing them up. And in 2017, Dallas should have won that game. But why didn't we? It was a 3rd and 8. Dallas was winning 31-28. In 2017, it was a 3rd and 8. Aaron Rodgers skirted out of there. David Irvin was the only one. What's up, Cliff? David Irvin was the only one chasing him, and he got like a 15-yard gain. And then the next 2 passes, he went to Devontae Adams against Jordan Lewis. The first one, Jordan Lewis knocked down, and he went right back to him with a back shoulder throw. Touchdown, game over. I know that, Chris. You feel me? And he skirted out of there because Dallas didn't have nobody to chase him down. Now they do. And Aaron Rodgers got a broke toe. He limping in that game against the Browns. So he ain't trying to run. And if you got broke toe, what's up, Unc? You got a broke toe, and you going against Micah Parsons and a re-energized D-Law and clear-minded Randy Gregory and Terrell Basham and Golston and Ogadazua and Gallimore and Tristan Hill. Huh? What? Oh, you got Devontae Adams now? We got you. I get it. But we got Trevin Diggs. And we got an Anthony Brown playing better. And we got a Jordan Lewis playing better. And we got a young rook in Kelvin Joseph. And he continues to get it. You're really in trouble. Because if Kelvin Joseph gets it this year, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? We got guys on the back end. Curse. We can play the bully nickel. We can play the big nickel. You feel me? We can go play small ball. We can play big ball. They can do it. You feel me? So that dragon need to be slayed because since Aaron Rodgers has come in the league, he's owned the Dallas Cowboys. Period. Dallas was whooping Green Bay. I showed y'all 91-96, 8 straight. Aaron Rodgers came in. He changed all that. It's time for him to go down, man. Yes, Mario. Kelvin Joseph is the missing link. He's the missing piece of this puzzle. If Kelvin Joseph gets it, it's a wrap. Because we got 2 bona fide corners, and then you got guys who are playing better, and in your back end, you got safeties, and you got guys that can attack you. And I know Dan Quinn, he's smart. He's not going to be blitzing Aaron Rodgers all game. He's going to play coverage. He's going to make Aaron Rodgers think. He's going to use that front 4. You feel me? Like, I know it's going to be a great thing. And we got it for you Buccaneers, too. You feel me? Only thing that has to happen is that offense need to do what it needs to do. Score touchdowns. You feel me? Offense score touchdowns. It's over, y'all. It's over. We're going back to the Super Bowl. That offense does what it's supposed to do. Defense does what it's supposed to do. Dallas is going back to the Super Bowl. This ain't no homerism. They have the team. I see who's going to the playoffs right now. Cardinals, Eagles, Packers. I see all these guys, y'all. What? Dallas can bang with all these teams. San Francisco? What? Dallas can get you. Dallas beat y'all, and they didn't even have no good team last year, and they beat y'all. Dallas definitely can bang with you Bucks. I mean, that was the first game of the year, and they dropped 33 on them Bucks, man. And y'all been playing together, man. What? You gonna see us now after after 17 weeks? You sure? Saints, y'all got a good defense. I can't hate. Y'all ain't got no quarterback play. Yeah, and Dallas I ain't worried about you, Saints. I'm not worried. I'm not overlooking or looking past. I'm just saying. I look at you don't got no quarterback play. You got Kamara, but Dallas got a defense. San Francisco, Jimmy G ain't the guy. He ain't doing that. Now y'all had y'all that I don't know what that was a great run, and Jimmy G ain't doing that no more. Minnesota Vikings. I don't know if they're gonna get in. Dallas beat them. Yeah, they got Dalvin Cook. He's nice, and Justin Jefferson. He's nice. They still got Kirk Cousins though. Man, he's captain check down. He threw like almost 40 passes in Dallas the first time and didn't even throw for 200. He's captain check down. Not scared of Kirk Cousins. Philadelphia Eagles, they're going to bang with us just because it's Philly. They hate us. They just have that weird energy. Philly has this weird energy, and it's just like your little brother who's never going to stop fighting you, just always wants to finally beat you. That's just like the little brother, and they're just never going to give up. So that's always going to be a fight. They got a little bit of talent. I ain't saying I don't think Jalen Hurts is a bum. I think he's going to be a good quarterback if they stay with him. The kid from Alabama, I can't remember his name right now, but he's slick. Of course, they got that front. It's not as older now. It's not great. The linebacker play ain't great, but they're going to fight you. You feel me? But once again, Dallas already smacked them. You know what I mean? And Dallas can do it again. So when I go and look at all the teams that are in the playoffs right now, I'm sitting there saying, why not? Devontae Smith, thank you, Dave Walker. Appreciate you. Yes, they've gotten better. Beast Texas, Philly's gotten better. I'm not saying they are trash. They have gotten better. But they were struggling 3-3 against the Giants at halftime. I'm just saying. So the whole point of this is Dallas can beat anybody in the NFC. Period. They have the offense, number one, been pretty much number one all year. Top defense, a defense that can turn the ball over, get turnovers, can change the field in a flip of a script. Why not? The time is now, y'all. Time ain't 2022 or 2023 or 2024 or 2025. The time is right now, 2021 season to get this 6, man. Why play? Why wait? Get it now and get it this year. I was staying away from that Super Bowl talking. I'm not jumping Super Bowl like, oh, we're going to Super Bowl. We're going to Super Bowl. I'm saying Dallas has the team to make it to the Super Bowl. And when I keep on looking at it, I'm sitting there thinking, what is stopping us really this year? So I've seen some other years where we could get stopped, mainly the head coach. You ain't going because your head coach ain't taking you there. But I don't feel that with Mike McCarthy. I feel better because I feel you can go to Super Bowl with Mike McCarthy. I ain't never feel like he was going to Super Bowl from Jason Garrett. So that's why I was always never feeling good the whole season because you just knew. Now, I don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Once again, the only thing that's going to stop the Dallas Cowboys is us. If Dallas plays their game like they're supposed to, like they've been playing, like they play with Washington, mistake-free football too, there's no reason why the Cowboys can't go to the Super Bowl this year, folks, and get that 6. No reason. I'm impatient. We can say we've been some patient fans, right? We've been some patient fans. Been 25 years. So we can't sit there and say Dallas ain't been patient. You can't sit there and say Cowboys fans are impatient. It's been 25 years of patience. You know what I'm saying? It's been 25 years of patience. My patience has run out. And I'm hoping the Cowboys' patience has run out with that team and thought and feeling. Say, it's time to get this 6 this year, y'all. I wish Jabril Cox was healthy too, because it'd be a whole different level. But that's what it is, man. So I really appreciate everybody being in the building, man. We had a great crowd today, man. Great crowd. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all for life, man. I did a screenshot of our Big Game James League. I took the consolation prize. Of course, Dalton Schultz won it for me. Got me my consolation. I was the consolation guy. If I stayed on it, I think I would have won the whole thing. But it's not for me. It's for my peoples, man. And y'all got to get that grand prize. So I'm going to post that today. I'm going to post the standings because tomorrow is it. Next week is it. I believe so. Make sure y'all check that out when I post that. Tomorrow is the final word. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you. Tomorrow is the final word. I hit up my guy, Boss Cowboys, and told him to hit up Everson Walls, man. And so we can get him in the building. Appreciate you, Mario. Appreciate you, Drayshawn. John, much love. Appreciate you, Miss Charles, my sis. But I told him to hit up Everson Walls, man. Diggs tied your record, big dog, and I watched Everson Walls, and that's an amazing thing that I actually got to see Everson Walls get those 11 interceptions, and I got to watch Trevin Diggs get those 11 interceptions. That's an awesome thing. So He said he's going to reach out to Everson Walls. We're going to try to get him on the final word or on the show this week, just to talk to him. How about, the thoughts of, him tying your record, all that good stuff, man. It's Everson Walls, doggone it. What else can I say? And then, we're going to have hot shows during the week. I'm trying to get my guy. We're trying to mesh it together for Burgers and Blitzes. You feel me? It's just the holidays. You feel me? So I'm ready for another Pray 2 Ready Red. We waited. It's time. It's time for it to happen, man. It's time to get it. It's our time. It is. Let's make it happen. So I appreciate y'all, man. Great crowd. Great crowd. It was a great time. Make sure you check out these videos I'm dropping. Man, please go support those videos. I'm not saying I'm the breakdown guy, okay? But I put a lot of work into this, y'all. I'm not the breakdown guy, but I study every day. I know the game, but you can always get better. You can always learn more. I'm always talking to players. People don't see that. I'm always talking to players, reaching out to guys that ask me to tell me about coverages and offenses and lineups. And, you know what I'm saying? I know stuff, but I always want to know more. So please continue to go support these videos I drop, the breakdowns on the All 22. I'm going to have a defensive breakdown, a Kelvin Joseph, offense, all that. And we're going to continue to grow in that, but definitely want your support in that, man. And we want to continue to make that grow. So please go support those videos when they drop. Continue to support. I'm getting ready. I'm posting my new page. Appreciate you, Mark Anthony. I'm posting my new page. First of the year. I was supposed to make a video yesterday. I didn't get a chance to. Me and Boothang were kicking. I'm sorry. It was a long game. And I was just tired, so I didn't post it yesterday. So I apologize. So I'll get that new show, the new shows and the new channels out. Make sure you go like and support those, please. I'll have a video for those. So I'm not going to explain it here because the videos will explain it. So I apologize that I didn't get them out, but me and my boo was just kicking. I apologize. We good. Danny Woods, thank you very much. Good show. I try to bring it, man, every single time for us, man. It's our time, y'all. It's our time to get it. You feel me? And love you, Ready Red. I love all y'all, man. I really appreciate the support that y'all have given me this time that I've been on YouTube or started my channel in 2017. It's been a lot of growth, man. Started out with 0 and we had 12K, man. We continue to want to grow and get higher. So I really appreciate the support, man. I go hard for you guys. I'm studying all the time. I'm always, trying to figure out what I can do better. I'm not the video guy. I don't have the futuristic stuff. I don't do that. I apologize. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But what I give you is pure, raw football. You know what I'm saying? Raw truth, raw realness, raw football as real raws. Study, stats, things, everything that you want to know in football. So please continue to support this channel and let's continue to make this thing great. All right. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm heading off here, man. Hit that like button, share it around the world. If you're not a follower on my Big Game James page on my Facebook, go hit that follow button on my Facebook page as well. We're almost at 20K on Facebook. It's been an amazing run. Been 2 years in the game with that. It's been a lot longer. But we're almost at 20K on our Facebook page, and we want to get that popping, continue to make that pop. And we at 12K right here at YouTube. So let's make this, man. So go follow if you like following and subscribe on my YouTube. Be a follower on my Facebook. If you're a follower on my Facebook and not a subscriber on my YouTube, then you need to be hitting both. You feel me? So let's do that. Continue to watch these videos. We'll be dropping another one tomorrow, man. And it's How About Them Cowboys, baby. You know the song's about to come up. It's always about How About Them Cowboys, man. And we looking real good. I'm feeling real good. And you know what? It's just, like I said, it's our time. Why wait? Why wait for next year? No, 2021. It's our time now. It's time to get this 6, baby. All right? So I'll talk to y'all. Big Game James. I'm out. We'll see you tomorrow. You know what it is. How about them Cowboys, man? Peace.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he caught games. Silver blue, you know the name. From the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a bank and snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse. Them Cowboys, click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys. From the QBs, DTs, LBs and the Cowboys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click clack Cowboys. Make you say wow boys. From the QBs, DTs, LBs and the Cowboys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that silver and blue done did it again. Them Cowboys, click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys. From the QBs, DTs, LBs and the Cowboys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys. Make you say wow boys. From the QBs, DTs, LBs and the Cowboys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning